Morning, morning. It was a amazing night in that shelter last night, and like I thought, nobody stopped by, so had it all to myself. And it was really nice because around, I don't know, 10 or 11 started coming down a little bit. Had some good showers, and I was completely protected and didn't have to pack up a wet tent. But that was really nice. So it's the start of day 8, May 20th, and I was looking at the map. There's a shelter in 21 miles and a shelter in 27 miles. So my goal is to hit that 27-miler shelter. Looks like there's some good climbs in the Duggar wilderness today. So getting out of camp around 6:30, so it's doable. But we'll see as we go. We will see as we go. Beautiful morning. All right, everybody, and we'll get into my groove. All right, so just got to Shoal Creek Church. As you can see, it was built in the 1800s, late 1800s. And trail goes this way, but you got to stop here. It's one of the, it was saying 6 remaining in Alabama log churches. Let's see if I can see any of these gravestones. November 1836. Wow. People keep coming here. They're pretty well maintained. And then this is what the gravestones looked like back then as well. I can't even read that one, so there's no way you're gonna be able to see that. Wow, these old gravestones, they're literally just kind of chunks of rock. I'm glad I didn't push any more miles past that shelter, because I would not have wanted to camp in a graveyard. It would not have been my thing. Oh, there's a porta potty to the left too, in case y'all need a porta potty. Shoal Creek. Wow, it's new seating in here. This is old. Beautiful church though. Really nice looking church. Then you got outdoor seating. Beautiful area. All right, peace. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just filming. I wasn't reading this. I usually film and then read what I need to read, but this little excerpt continues on the other side, so I'll capture that for y'all as well. There you go. Really, really cool. All right. 133.4. Super good agua. Nice little footbridge. And this, oh, I don't know how sturdy the footbridge is though. Maybe I'll walk across it 1 or 2 more times to just test the sturdiness. But I'm gonna grab some agua here. All right. About a mile from the lake, cross a paved road again. Then you get into this area. I don't know if it was a prescribed burn or what, but some fire came through here. It hits your smell too. You can smell all that fire, all the ash. It's not the best of smells, but they either did it for a reason or they were able to control it, so yeah. Still hitting patches of this burn field. It's been going on for, I don't know, mile and a half. But the burn clears out all this brush, but a lot of the trail, not so much what you're seeing right now, but a lot of the trail, if it's not open like this, is just thick overgrowth so far. So I'm starting to think it was a controlled burn, because through this area, the patches that haven't been cleared out are just thick, real thick. All right. Mile, I'd say 136.5-ish. I've crossed that creek there 4 times. So I'd say, yeah, 136.5. Got a nice big fire ring, a couple good spots to pitch. And I didn't see a tent symbol when I was looking over the maps a little bit ago, but doesn't mean it wasn't there. So I think that's 136, yeah, 0.5-ish. Has a little nice baby waterfall. Cool spot to camp. Cool. But yeah, still cruising. I'm trying to get my 10 in before 10 miles before 10 a.m. and I'm on pace to do it. It's gonna be close, but on pace to do it. So yeah, gonna keep cruising. Well, I tried my best, kept my feet dry for as long as I could, but mile 137.9-ish, I don't see anywhere you can keep the feet dry. So first time actually having to get feet really wet on the trail by actually fording a little bit. Not too bad though. Hopefully it drowned some of the ticks that were on my I guess I would have stayed. Might drown some of the ticks that were on my shoes. Now the question is, where does that trail go? Got a blaze here. Oh man, it's thick. That's where it goes. All right. All right. 1 second. Let me just start off this video with a little precursor. I wish harm on no animal. I love them all. But ticks, man. Ticks are the bane of my existence on this trail so far. And if there's anybody a couple days behind me or gonna be hiking this trail later this summer, I want you all to know I'm putting up the good fight. I'm fighting the good fight. So I don't just pick off the ticks and throw them. So you guys will run into them. I've probably, rough estimate, I've probably put down about 200 ticks so far on this trail. So like I said, if there's anybody behind me, I'm putting up the good fight. I'm fighting as hard as I can. I don't just flip them off, I'll crush them so they won't get that next person. And so you know how fishermen have calluses on their fingertips after fishing for so long because you stick your thumb in the fish's mouth to hold it to get your hook out and everything. I'm gonna probably have a callus on one of my fingertips because just from squishing ticks. Put my fingernail and just squish them. But like I said, I love all animals, don't wish any harm, but ticks, man, they're a different thing altogether. They are a different breed altogether. All right, about 2.5 to the shelter at mile 140.6. Gonna stop there, grab some grub, and it looks like my lunch spot. There's a viewpoint, another, I don't know, 6-ish, maybe a little farther from the shelter, and that'll put me at I don't know, 16 for the day, 17 for the day. So that's the overall plan right now. All right, see you when I see you. Stay tick free. All right. Woo, look at how thick that is. Oh yeah. But this meadow is a little bit before that shelter at mile 140. I didn't see it on the maps, but yeah, pretty cool. Got a little bit of a lake to the right. Let me see if I can get you that view here in a second. Wow, that's thick. That's some thick brush, huh? It's finally starting to clear up too. It's been I wouldn't say pouring rain, but it's been drizzling on and off throughout the morning. So there's that blue blaze to the left and to the right. Got that lake view. Pretty sweet. A little bit before Duggar Wilderness, I believe. And yeah, it's really cool. Really, really cool. Oh yeah. All right, here's oh, I don't know the shelter's name. It's at mile 140.6. Usually it has a sign on it, but I don't see the sign. Has a nice little sit-in chair, picnic area, and it's really, really close to the trail. I would hop off if you wanted a warm place or dry place to eat. Got a trail log, and yeah, a little bit smaller than the shelter last night, but a little over 10 miles by a little over 10 o'clock. It's around 10:10 now, and I did about 10.3, so not too worried about it, and yeah, can shoot for a good sized day today. We'll grab some grub, move out of here pretty shortly actually, because a bunch of mosquitoes, flies, so gonna grab and go. All right, peace. All right, just took a very quick snack break because shelter's down that way, but very quick snack break due to the fact that I took 2 of the trails from the shelter down a little bit, and they ended up going nowhere. So I'm like, you know what? I'm supposed to go to the water of this spillway out of this lake. I'm like, you know what? I don't need the water. So being a little picky once again today. And it looks like about 0.7 from the shelter on the maps, you parallel a blue line, which usually can mean some water. So if not water there, water in 3 or 4 miles. So yeah, being a little picky today once again. Like I said, no big deal. All right, here we go. Let's go get to that Duggar Wilderness. Yeah, so I came down that, but maybe about half a mile from the shelter, get to a little stopping point right here, and right down there, right there's really good water. So I was right, there is good water source about half a mile from the shelter at Kachui. The shelter at 140.6, so there's water around mile 141.1, 0.2. So if you don't want to get that spillway water and you want to be picky, good water a little bit after that shelter northbound. All right, all right, and we go. All right, that's my goal for the day. 15 more miles. That means already done 12, and it's around 11, I believe, a little bit before 11 maybe. So yeah, not too bad. Should be able to get there in a fairly reasonable time. And when I stopped there, I'm not gonna go back, but when I stopped there to grab the camera out, definitely check yourself, bees. No exaggeration, just pulled off 20 ticks. So check yourself. All right. Oh, I'm gonna have to get you video of this too, sorry. There we go. Entering the Duggar Wilderness. Let's do it. All right, so far, probably about a mile and a half into the Duggar Wilderness. And this is the trail so far. Has a couple blowdowns, but they're easy blowdowns to navigate. And the trail itself is pretty open. I'll take this trail any day to compared to the forest I was walking through this morning, just that thick overgrowth. And the blowdowns before that last shelter were a lot worse. It depends the type of blowdown. Like that blowdown back there, it's easy to navigate. But if it's a blowdown and it's just all branches with foliage on it, those are a little more difficult to navigate. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh. That's what I've been picking off myself just all day. All right, keep going. So the first water source up out of the climb, getting into the Duggar Wilderness, is bone dry. But don't let that discourage you, because the second one at mile 145.5, you can see it's flowing through here, and then you also have another flow spot right here, which is, it's pretty good, fills up your leader pretty fast. So don't just get discouraged, but it is seasonal, and the next water out of here is another 5 miles, so I'll just be careful with what you choose to carry through this wilderness section. All right, and we go. All right, so pretty much made it to the top of the climb in Duggar Wilderness. You kind of hop up, kind of just bounce around for a little bit, but pretty much at the top. And I gotta say, Duggar Wilderness, it does have its thickly overgrown parts, but for the majority it is not bad at all. It has a pretty well beaten down footpath compared to the Chia. The Chia, that wilderness was rugged. It had thick brush. It had some good rocks in it. This is pretty cruisy comparatively. But yeah, made it to the top. Got one more big climb for the day out Oakley Mountain, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. All right. All right, just now coming out of the Duggar Mountain Wilderness, and I believe started there, traversed this red line, and we're at Duggar East. So yeah, just finishing that up. I think it was 9 miles in that wilderness section. Not too bad. The water sources on the backside for northbounders, when you get down the hill, they're all good. Which way? This way. So yeah, water sources are pretty good through there. Climb's not too bad. Downhill's nice and smooth. And I might actually stop in and check out the shelter. I was thinking today while I was walking that just zoom by this Duggar shelter, but I got the time, so why not? So I'll pop in, show you guys around real quick. All right, yeah, it's in about a quarter mile. All right, I'll show you around. All right, so this is North Duggar Mountain Shelter. And the sign at the entrance to the junction says it's a quarter mile off. No, it's 100 feet. As soon as you take the turn and start walking, like within 20 feet you see it, so it's not a quarter mile off. So if you want to stop on by, grab some lunch, grab a snack, nice little shelter. But if you do plan on staying the night here, bring your own water. Only about less than half a mile back, it's at that road crossing a little bit before it. So yeah, bring your own water and nice shelter. But there's still a shelter northbound waiting for me for the night. Only 6 more miles. All right. Somebody made a turn. Karen, but you know when to turn. Pretty cool. Top of the climb out of the last shelter. So I was wrong about one more climb today. But one more prolonged climb. That one wasn't bad. Alright, so back downhill, then back up for a little bit, back down, and then start the last climb of the day. Alright. Awesome. And if you see that, probably getting to the top of one of these guys. That's probably what the climb brings us up to. Pretty cool. All right. Second dam today. Been able to walk over. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Some good viewage through here, man. Some good viewage. Right. All right, all right, all right. All right, so a little bit before the icon at mile 155.9, look to your right side if you're going Nobo, and you'll start seeing a creek. It's literally like less than 0.1 before 155.9, and there's some good patches that you can fill up water. And if you see my pack, that's how far down it is. It's not far down at all. So if you're staying at that shelter at 157-ish, it doesn't have water, so you need to fill up before getting there, unless you could walk the 0.3 Nobos past it and get water, but I think it's just easier carrying the rest there. So yeah, that's where the water is. And climb wasn't too bad. It was just at the end of the day, a little tired, but the elevation chart makes it look way worse than it is. It's pretty well graded, actually. All right, to home for the night.